During the 90s, Arsenal won 2 league titles, 2 FA Cups, a League Cup and the Cup Winners' Cup, including a domestic cup double in 93 and a League and FA Cup double in 98. They also finished runners-up in the Cup Winners' Cup and the League during this decade. The club's 2 most successful modern-day managers both oversaw the success, with George Graham reigning in the early part of the decade, and in the latter part of the decade it was Arsene Wenger. Wenger completely revolutionised the style of play and turned the Arsenal into one of the most attractive teams in Europe. So let's take a look at some of the top guns from this decade. Here's my top 5 strikers from the 90s. At number 5 is youth team product Kevin Campbell. Despite not being the most prolific of strikers, he was a key member of the Arsenal attack in the early 90s and amassed 46 league goals in 146 appearances, helping Arsenal to 6 trophies in this period. Perhaps Kevin Campbell's most crucial goal for the Gunners came in the semi-final of the Cup Winners' Cup in 94, bagging the goal that took Arsenal through to the final. Coming in at number 4 is Frenchman NICOLAS ANELKA. He was signed in February 97 for under £1 million as an unknown 17-year-old. But it didn't take him too long to establish himself in the team and capped off a brilliant first full season at the club with the second goal in the FA Cup final in 1998, which ensured Arsenal completed the double. The following season, the youngster went on from strength to strength, bagging 19 goals and finishing off as the club's top goal scorer for the season. This earned him the PFA Young Player of the Year award, and he went on to sign for Real Madrid for £22.3 million, earning Arsenal a massive profit. At number 3 is Alan Smith. He came into the decade having finished off as the club's top goal scorer in the previous 2 seasons, and he started off the new decade as he finished the last, being top scorer in 90 and 91 and winning the Golden Boot in Arsenal's title-winning 91 season. He went on to help Arsenal to win the FA Cup and League Cup double in 93, scoring twice in the League Cup semi-final. But his crowning glory for the club came in 94 in the Cup Winners' Cup final, when a stunning volley secured a 1-0 victory and winning Arsenal the trophy. Despite not being an out-and-out striker, Dennis Bergkamp comes in at number 2. After signing for the club in the summer of 95 for a club record £7.5 million, he quickly went on to establish himself as a fan's favourite with his exquisite touch and technique, scoring 25 goals in his first 2 seasons. The 97-98 season was perhaps Dennis Bergkamp's finest season at Arsenal, as he helped them to the League and Cup double, scoring 22 goals and picking up both the PFA and Football Writers Player of the Season awards. He famously got goals 1, 2 and 3 in Match of the Day's Goal of the Month award for August 97. There is only one choice for Arsenal's number 1 striker of the 1990s, the right choice, Ian Wright. After signing for Arsenal for a then club record of £2.5 million in September 91, he hit the ground running, scoring a hat-trick on his league debut. He went on to score 26 times that season and won the Golden Boot. The greatest finisher in Arsenal's history, Ian Wright was club top scorer 6 seasons in a row, his goals helping Arsenal to a domestic cup double in 93 and a Cup Winners' Cup win in 94, despite being suspended for the final. On the 13th of September 97, Ian Wright bagged a hat-trick against Bolton and became the club's all-time goal scorer, surpassing Cliff Bastin's tally of 178, a record that had stood for over half a century. Wright finished off his Arsenal career with 185 goals from 288 appearances and moved on to West Ham. So that's my top 5 strikers from the 90s. Do you agree? Let us know in the comments down below your top 5. Thanks for watching this video, and please do subscribe, like and share this video. Also follow us on Twitter too, @stay_gooned is our Twitter handle. The links are in the description. Remember to keep safe during this global pandemic and stay gooned.